W.F. Howes presents an unabridged recording of Women in the Picture, Women, Art and the Power of Looking by Catherine McCormack, narrated by the author. Preface. At first glance, there was nothing unusual to see. A story was unfolding across 3 panels in an art gallery. At its centre stood a long-haired woman surrounded by a lot of men in tights and a menagerie of animals. In the painting, men talk a lot. Big dogs bark at smaller ones, their fur fraying and their eyes bewildered. In one panel, a small depressed-looking bear is delicately chained to the decorative architecture. In a few instances, the same long-haired woman appears stripped naked, and even the dogs in the image look at her with pity, their ears down, feeling the heat of her shame. I was in the Sainsbury wing of London's National Gallery, bouncing my fractious baby on my hip, trying to keep engaged with my work as an art historian and educator after the birth of my second child, and keen to view the gallery's rehang of its Renaissance collection. I wanted to see which works had come out of their dark and silent storage, like time travellers, to the present. After all, museums' collections are not static. They get rearranged and reconfigured, making pictures from the past speak to one another and to the public who owns them in endless ways. And this story of the long-haired woman definitely had something to say. For while I was looking more closely at the panels, a man appeared at my shoulder. "I wouldn't look too deeply into the symbolism in this one," he said with a note of warning. "The message it promotes isn't fashionable at the moment." His manner was both avuncular and imperious. "Oh," I replied with a nervous laugh, taken by surprise by the unsolicited commentary delivered so close in my ear and so close to my body. "But this symbolism is exactly what I'm interested in, you see. I'm an art history lecturer, and I'm preparing for a course I'm teaching on feminist art history and the depiction of women in paintings." But the man in the gallery didn't listen to me. He just saw a woman with a baby, a woman who was not too young to be unapproachable, but young enough that he expected me to listen to him when he wanted to talk. He saw me as a mother, and perhaps not so much as a mind. I wanted to be rid of him, but I also wanted to look at the painting and didn't have much time. So I stayed in that room with this man who needed me to know that he knew this troublesome story.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?